Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community. And I just want to make this quick video to stress the importance of the battle missions from Battle for Earth. Now these duos, there's a series of 3 of them that come with the DLC. They're most popular for the 250 bottle feat. It's one of the longer feats in the game, and it's tedious and boring. But as you're working that feat, though, there are so many others that you'll be doing simultaneously. So this is very much like multitasking. So as I play through Riverfront Center here, I'm going to go ahead and list all the feats, both the obvious ones and the ones that are not directly tied, that you will be working on at the same time. So when you first start these missions at Tier 2, you're going to get a feat for doing all 3. So that's 3 runs if you don't repeat. There's a feat for that. Then there's a feat for doing 10. Any combination of the 3. Then it goes up to 25, 50, 100. I'm not sure if there's a 150 or a 200, but the max is 250. That's the one that everyone is striving for. Like most duos in the game, there is a speed feat for each of the 3. And those are 10 points. I think all these are 10 points, so that's another 30 right there. In each of these instances, you will be assigned a random mission, either to save citizens that are captured in these capsules you see to the right, to pop alien pods, or to blow up some digitization cables. Now for each of these 3 items, there's a feat for doing 250 of each of them. So that's saving 250 citizens. That is the Come With Me If You Want to Live feat. See, there's the Pod Breaker for the alien pods, and Bomb Squad for the cables. Now it seems like a high number, but those come pretty soon. You should have those, I think, before you even hit 50 of the missions. And here's one of the cables. So the mission I have here is actually the citizens, but scattered throughout you will get random cables and pods as well. So what you want to do is kind of interact with each of those anytime you come across them, just to get your counter up. Each time you get the civilians mission, you will get 12 of those on your counter at least. I think the cables are the same thing, 12, and then the pods are 17. But there will often be more than the number you need to get inside each instance. Now some of the not so obvious feats are related to styles. Now the duos overlap some of the styles from the solos of the same tier. So that would be Seraph for tank, Kryptonian for troller, and I think it's Wing Defender for healer. Now I think that those are completable if you just do the solos, but there is some overlap here, so you will get some of the same drops here. And then there's a set of styles that are unique to these duos. The healer has medieval, the tank gets military tech, and the troller gets shaman. The DPS sets for Tier 2 are Mayan and Split Personality. You will not get Split Personality in here. I think that's only in the Penguin mission. For Mayan, you'll get most of the parts from the Catwoman instance and the other solos. But there are one or two that are only in these duos. I think it's definitely the pants, and possibly the gloves too. Or it might actually be different for each tune, because I know I've gotten stuck on like one or two pieces on all of my tunes, and I completed it from these duos. Now, in addition to all of that, you're also padding the duo counter, because there are feats for doing. It might be the same as like the bottle missions where it's 10, 25, 50, 100. Except I think the duo counter probably goes up to 500. And that's actually important with this series of 3 because these 3 duos have walk-ins in the open world if you go to South Gotham. So you can farm these by yourself. Back in the day, they were actually pretty hard. I'm demonstrating this with a T3 tune, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I'm not using Shadow Dragon or Alyssa, who can kind of cut through this in 4 minutes. So I just wanted to show that this is realistically done by a Tier 3 tune. See, in the current state, you have we have like turf mods now, turf trinkets, weapon mastery innates. So our tunes today are much more powerful at Tier 3 than they were like a year ago. As you can see in this video, there's no point where I'm in danger of dying. Now, Lord Verminard is a rage tune, and I'm purposely not using Relentless Anger because I want to show that you can do this with any power, and I'm not taking advantage of Rage's ability to heal back all damage. Now, in all 3 bottle missions, the final boss was always the toughest one back before all these upgrades because all 3 of them can heal. They heal themselves. But if you enter this with at least one weapon mastery move, your damage is going to overpower their heals. And since you have to do 250 of these, this will often last way past Tier 2. I mean, if you're not playing these like every day, I only do these weekly. So you could very well be Tier 5 or Tier 6 when you hit your 250, or even past that. So these missions get easier and easier as you do them. So let's just take a look at the loot from one run. We've got there you go, medieval, the healer, military tech for tank, the military tech. And then of course there is the box. So there are of course the Tier 2 plans, and oh, I forgot to mention furniture drops, and some of those are related to the feats. So I think the usual ones, occult and shabby, drop from here too. So there you have it, very much worth doing. Thanks for watching.